Daniel stared at the rain, watching each drop hit the pavement. It was just another dreary Monday morning. But lately, Mondays had been extra heavy. As he walked, his eyes scanned for the familiar comfort of his favorite coffee shop. Except today, even that small pleasure couldn't raise his spirits. You'll never be good enough. That's what the voice in Daniel's head told him every morning. He had a decent job, a stable routine, and a few close friends, but inside, he was drowning in self-doubt. Every challenge felt like a mountain. Every mistake felt like proof that he wasn't cut out for success. But today, something was different. Today, as he sat in the cafe sipping his coffee, Daniel decided he'd had enough of this internal struggle. He reached for a yellow sticky notepad that caught his eye and wrote, "What if today goes right?" It wasn't a profound statement, just a simple question. Yet for Daniel, it was a monumental shift. This small act marked the start of a journey where he began to actively challenge his negative self-talk and replace it with questions that opened doors to possibility. You'll never be good enough. The voice still echoed, but now Daniel had an answer ready. That might be true, but I'm learning, and that's enough for now. It was a small step, a tiny crack in the wall of his self-doubt. And from that moment on, everything started to change. One of the most effective tools Daniel discovered was the power of writing. Each morning he would jot down 3 things he was grateful for, no matter how small. A roof over his head, a good book to read, or simply the chance to start anew. This daily ritual anchored him to the present, reminding him of the blessings amidst the chaos of his thoughts. One day, while scrolling through social media, he came across a quote that resonated deeply. "Your brain listens to the story you tell it." This simple statement became his mantra. Daniel realized that his inner dialogue had been a constant barrage of negativity, and he was tired of listening to that story. So he decided to rewrite it. When the voice said, "You'll never be good enough," he countered with, "I'm doing my best today, and that's enough." This wasn't toxic positivity. It was an act of defiance, a refusal to let his negative thoughts define him. As days turned into weeks, Daniel found himself embracing challenges instead of shrinking from them. He started to see possibilities instead of focusing on limitations. His new mindset was like a beacon guiding him through the fog of self-doubt. Another powerful practice Daniel integrated into his routine was the 2-minute rule. Each morning when he woke up, he committed to just 2 minutes of gratitude. He'd silently reflect on 2 things he was grateful for, letting that feeling of appreciation expand within him. This small investment paid dividends throughout the day, shifting his focus from what could go wrong to what was already right. In his life, the 2-minute rule was his secret weapon against negativity. In the quiet moments, when doubt threatened to consume him, he'd remind himself of his morning ritual, take a deep breath, and find strength in the positive energy he'd cultivated. Daniel understood that his environment had a profound influence on his mindset, so he took action to curate spaces that supported his growth. He unfollowed social media accounts that triggered feelings of inadequacy, and instead followed those that inspired him to be a better version of himself. His feed became a source of motivation instead of discouragement. Additionally, he started listening to podcasts that aligned with his personal growth journey. As he commuted to work or ran errands, he filled his ears with stories of individuals who had overcome challenges and achieved success. These narratives didn't just entertain him. They fueled his own aspirations. Hearing others' triumphs served as a constant reminder that his dreams were within reach. Daniel had always enjoyed reading, but he elevated it to a new level during this period of transformation. He delved into books on mindset, resilience, and personal growth, each page becoming a roadmap to navigate the complexities of his thoughts and emotions. These books weren't just for entertainment. They were tools for understanding and reshaping his inner world. He highlighted passages that resonated with him, creating a tangible record of insights that could guide him through challenging moments. Daniel started speaking to himself as if he were a close friend. At first, it felt strange, even a bit uncomfortable, but over time, it became second nature. When he caught himself thinking negatively, he'd gently remind himself, "Hey, you've got this," or "You're doing your best. That's all that matters." These affirmations weren't spoken in anger or frustration, but with kindness and understanding. He treated himself as someone he cared about, offering the same support and encouragement he'd give to a loved one. Surrounding himself with the right people made a significant impact on Daniel's journey. He didn't avoid those who had differing opinions or engaged in negative talk, but he did make a conscious effort to spend more time with those who believed in him and shared his positive outlook. Their belief in him became a foundation of strength, bolstering his confidence and reinforcing his determination to succeed. Daniel sought out mentors and role models who embodied the qualities he admired. Their guidance and support provided a compass, helping him navigate the complexities of his personal and professional life. The wisdom and experience of these individuals were invaluable, offering insights that transcended his own current perspective. Daniel's transformation wasn't about achieving perfection. It was about progress. Each small step he took, whether writing a gratitude list or challenging a negative thought, brought him closer to a life filled with purpose and positivity. The journey wasn't easy. There were moments when negativity threatened to pull him back, but he persevered. Daniel realized that the biggest enemy wasn't the negative voices in his head, but his own tendency to give up. But he refused to be defeated. He held on to his new mindset, knowing that it was the key to unlocking his true potential. Months went by, and Daniel wasn't the same person who had stared listlessly at the rain 6 months prior. He had a spring in his step, a smile on his face, and a newfound confidence in his eyes. The mountains in his path had become hills, and the hills he'd climbed with newfound ease. His journey was a testament to the power of the human spirit, proving that even the darkest clouds can part to reveal the sun. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you wake up every morning believing that today will be a disaster, guess what? You're right. You make it a disaster. But if you wake up and say, "What if today goes right?" Suddenly, you're aligning yourself with possibilities. So here's your invitation. Starting today, embark on your own journey of mindset transformation. Ask yourself, what if today goes right? Embrace the magic of possibilities. Nurture a growth mindset and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. Now let's put this philosophy into practice. How many of these habits have you tried? Which one seems the most intriguing to you? Let us know in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Also, don't forget to show your support. Your engagement means the world to us. Here's another video to keep inspiring you on your journey. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.